If you're like me, in the wintertime you start to get all seed catalogs that come in the mail, and you get all excited about spring, and you see all the new varieties, and you just want to get outside and plant some seeds. Well, here at Anderson Seed and Garden, that's what we specialize in, is seeds. And all of our new seeds have arrived. It's time to come in and get started early, because don't need to wait to get your seeds. If you've got them on hand and the weather turns beautiful and you want to get outside and plant, you don't have to come down and stand in line. You can come in and get your seeds now. And we do all of our seeds in bulk. We've got a great resource here in the store. It's a seed list. It's got all of our varieties that we carry in bulk. Now, the great thing about the bulk seeds is you don't have to buy a ton of seeds to come in and buy them in bulk. You can buy as small a quantity or as large a quantity as you'd like. We have lots and lots of different varieties. And we also have flowers, so I'm going to turn this over, and the flower seeds are on the back side here. We also have a planting guide. The planting guide will tell you how deep and how far apart and what time of year you should plant your peas and what time of year you should plant your beans, and it just kind of breaks things down for you, so you know exactly how far apart, how deep, when to plant, and all that great information. We've got that here at the store, and it's also available on our webpage as well too, at andersonseedandgarden.com. But if you come into the store, we can weigh up the seeds for you right here. So all you need to do is know how long your rows are going to be, and how many rows you want to do, and we can weigh up the seeds for you right here. So let's say you wanted to do some carrots, and your rows are 10 feet long, and then we'd ask you what kind of carrots that you'd like. We'd recommend some of our favorites. One of my favorites is called Sweetness, and the Sweetness, all the seeds we have in the drawers here, so we can just pull out the seeds, and for 10 feet of Sweetness carrots you'd need about 1/8 of an ounce, and we just weigh them right here on our scale. So hopefully you can see those seeds coming out of my hand, and when the scale balances, that's 1/8 of an ounce, and that's about enough to do a 10-foot row. Say you look at those seeds and you say, well, I think maybe we'll do a few more carrots. We used up almost all of our carrots. We want some that we can freeze or we can bottle, so let's get some more. We can always add more to your order and get as many seeds as you think you might need. And it's easy for us to add some more seeds to it. You can kind of go by our recommendations, or if you think you need a few more, or you just want to have a few extra, we can do that as well too. Now, a lot of the varieties we have and have had in the past for the last 69 years, we've got available in organic seeds now as well too. So if you want to go strictly organic, we have a full selection of fully organic seeds as well. Something we've never carried before, but we've had a lot of our customers asking for, and you can get pretty much anything we've got in the store. Not all the varieties that we have, but we've definitely got carrots and beans and peas and onions, and we've got a little bit of everything that we carry in an organic seed, and you can go that way if you'd like. And like I said, we've had a lot of people asking for it. Once we get your seeds weighed up, we'll put them in envelopes, we'll label them and price them, and you'll be ready to take those home and use those at home. Say you wanted to do a larger row of peas. Say you've got a different spot, you've got 25-foot rows, and you want to do a couple rows of peas, then we'd weigh those on our larger scale, and we just pour those into our scale. Usually a ½ pound of peas will do about 50 feet, and so that's what the peas look like. They've got a little bit of pink on them. That's a treatment that will help them to germinate and to grow a little bit better, especially when our soils are really cold and wet. But the treatment on our peas and beans and corn will definitely help them germinate in our cold soils. So we'd, of course, put those in a little bag for you, and you can take those home. We've got lots of different varieties, all the new things. And the great thing about buying the seeds in bulk, we just package those up in one of our little bags for you. Best thing about buying the seeds in bulk, it's much, much less expensive. We do a lot of price comparisons with a lot of the bigger seed companies like Burpees and Gurneys and Stokes and Park and all those guys who sell a lot of seeds online and through their mail order catalogs, and our prices are almost always 1/4 to 1/10 of the price of what they're selling them. So if you're buying the little packets, you're missing out, because it's much, much less expensive to come in and get your seeds in bulk here at Anderson Seed. We have just every variety you can think of, seeds that we've grown and we know are going to work really well, and we also like to bring in new things every year and add to our seed list, add to what you have the opportunity to grow each year. And if you're buying them in bulk and we're weighing them up for you, you're going to see a lot less cost involved in buying those seeds, and you also get fresh seeds, brand new every year, and you'll be able to take them home, get them to germinate grow them, and they're definitely varieties that we've grown and we know they're going to be good. So lots of varieties that we will recommend here at Anderson Seed and Garden. Don't forget, we've got a lot of heirloom seeds and a lot of organically grown seeds as well too. So when you're ready to get planting, come in and see us.